I would drink skunked Miller Lite over this.
They're on.
Okay, we're recording.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Let's duke it out on camera. You ready?
I will drink my own urine before this beer.
Okay.
Well, let's get you stuck in a candy with your arm under a bowl. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. On tap, Newcastle Summer Ale. Hi, I'm James Knott, and this is your Better Beer Authority. So I was sitting at my computer, and the doorbell rang. I opened the door and saw a UPS driver sprinting away. At my feet, a nondescript box. Inside, free beer. Hooray! A six-pack of Newcastle Summer Ale. We love free beer, so send more. Newcastle Summer Ale is brewed by the Caledonia Brewery in Edinburgh, Scotland, and has been around since 2009. It is one of 4 seasonal offerings now being offered under the Newcastle name. The brewery describes it as refreshing and light, with a subtle citrus hop aroma and a dry finish. It is 4.4% ABV, and the package says to drink cool. Serve it in an English pint or shaker. Adam,
Yes, sir.
describe the joy that you feel when you drink this beer.
You know, there's tons of joy. If you like to drop cinder blocks on your toe or something like that, you know, there's no joy.
Okay, well, what kind of flavors are you pulling out of this beer?
I just get like a bitter, weedy breadiness. You know, they describe the citrus notes to it. I don't get any citrus flavor out of it. I mean, even if I try to pull really hard, like I said, just a breadiness and a kind of a bitter, kind of an off-putting bitterness.
Joby, do you think this is a good choice for a summer beer?
There's a lot of choices out there for summertime brews, James, and this would probably be on the bottom of my list. Just to give it its due respect, we have talked about this beforehand, and we might think this batch could be skunk. So I don't know if whoever sent it to us is packaging it wrong or sending it wrong or storing it wrong, but you know, we don't really get any citrus aromas out of it. I mean, I guess when I did open it up the first go around and was sniffing the bottle, you know, I got a little bit of a lemon, but that's about it. But drinking it, I mean, it's not very fresh. It doesn't scream to me drink cool or anything like that. So I don't know. Not feeling this one.
Yeah. Mark, how is the taste going over with you?
It doesn't really taste like much of anything. I've tried probably a half dozen different times to try and find some redeeming quality of this beer. It's very acrid and acidy, and it just, to back Joby up, it tastes like it probably went skunked. I mean,
James, does his beer taste any different than your beer? Because I mean, you've been drinking it, and does it taste any different?
I don't see what you guys are getting all D-bag about.
Well,
I mean, there was an initial off flavor when I first drank it, but you know, my palate kind of adjusted to it. I'm pulling out like a slight citrus, light mouthfeel to it. I mean, I could easily drink a couple of these.
well, I don't know where you're spelunking, because I can't find any of that. I mean, this beer is just, it's garbage to me.
I mean, and maybe for me, maybe it's because it was so off-putting that I've only had a couple of sips and I've only been able to kind of drink down a couple of sips. But yeah, I can't pull any redeeming qualities out of the beer. And I do agree. I think it's a skunk beer. As soon as it was passed to me, I was able to smell it. It smelled skunky.
I mean, it was like a 95-degree day.
Yeah.
It felt warm, very warm when it showed up on the door.
Well, if it was like a pass-fail kind of thing and they were like, hey, Mark, is this beer skunked, yes or no? And I would say, it's probably skunked, and then I would pass the test. If somebody put this particular glass in front of me and was like, rate this beer, well, it tastes like garbage, and so it's a 2. That's all I have out of this particular, whatever bottle it was this came out of, it tastes awful.
Okay.
The beer itself could be great. I will have no way of knowing.
So what is your rating?
My rating's a 2. You know, we have the rating. It says one sip is too many. Can't finish this beer. This beer may be skunked, and I'm sticking to a 2. I would I would imagine that this is not their intention for beer. I think that they would want to have the light citrus flavors, and I would imagine that if this was, again, not a skunked beer, that this would be a better quality beer, and that this would be higher. I mean, I don't typically push away beers, but I can't get this one down.
Can't finish it.
Joby, what's your rating?
James, I'm going to give this beer its justice and give it a 5. I'm going to finish it, and if it was all that was available, like you said, I'd drink another. Not going to seek it out later because, I mean, first impression is a lot, and unfortunately our first impression of this beer wasn't very good, whether it be skunk or not skunk. I really do hope it is skunk for the beer's sake, because if it's not skunk and it really tastes like this, Newcastle better start looking into a different recipe.
Now, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't go out and buy this at the store. But, I mean, I don't have anything wrong to say about it. I mean, so we have a 2, a 5, and a 2, which adds up to a 3, which ties it for the worst score ever on the BBA. I mean, come on.
That was before my time.
We've had worse beers on this show.
Well, so the worst beer of all time is Cave Creek Chili, correct? Is that, or which one?
I think that's the lowest rated.
The lowest rated is Cave Creek Chili beer. I drink that over this any day of the week. I think I gave Cave Creek a 5.
Yeah, I might have given that a 4. But the difference there, I don't even get beer quality taste out of this. I mean, it doesn't taste like beer at all. There's not.
Shut up! You gave it a 5.
I mean, I'm good because I'm going to finish it. Unlike you guys, beer snobs. I'm going to finish it, but, I mean, it doesn't taste like beer to me. It tastes like...
I mean, Scott and I were talking off camera beforehand, and he was saying something like picking, water over this. I mean, this is a situation where I would definitely go for water over a beer. I don't want to be the a-hole that turns down beer, but this is awful.
All right.
I will be caught drinking my own beer before this beer.
Well... We are 2 for 2 with unfortunate ratings for free Newcastle beer. Newcastle Summer Ale gets a 3.0 on the BBA scale. Thanks to Formula PR for sending us this beer. Maybe we shouldn't mention your name, sorry. We love free beer. What's your favorite summer beer? Hey, I love free beer. I don't know about these guys. What's your favorite summer beer? Let us know in the comments section. Thanks for watching. I'm James Knott. This is your Better Beer Authority.
Better Beer Authority, Better Beer Authority, Better Beer Authority.